All right. Um, I wanted to make this real fast because it has been on my mind for a couple days. Pretty tired. Been watching The Boys all night. Um, Catching up on it. Really good show. Um, but I learned about Grokcoin um, yesterday, 2 days ago. And then I was kind of looking into this whole AI built cryptocurrencies, tokens, that are just kind of being released. Just straight AI, crazy stuff, stupid stuff. And I've recently been looking at a lot of the um, peer to peer markets and the various tokens and small alts and just the meme coins that are just getting puked out every day and then shooting up in value like 5,000, 10,000% overnight. Um, and it is concerning. It is weird. Um, because it's weird for a very, very particular reason. Um, you look at private currencies in feudal times and why they were used. Um, you could essentially buy and trade in areas, and the various lords minted everything. They used it. I mean, people in the area used it for essentially kind of keeping all the resources in the lines of the feudal state. Um, and this is such a unique problem in this day and age where you have massive amounts of inequality in various markets that are bare. Yeah, some markets in Poland is also fragmented. Um, and the stock market's doing its own thing. You have a couple of companies in one industry that are doing their own thing. Um, and then you have these memes. They're just memes that someone had enough computer acumen to mint in like an hour with a couple bucks, really. It's and like you'll often have avid people in the space who claim this is such a useful technology. But I struggle to find anything in this that isn't just tokenized gaming in some capacity. Um, and even if they find a creative way to use these tokens within a larger company, you kind of ask why. You kind of realize it's a pretty easy way to dodge taxes while maintaining an active user base. Um, they are prone to being bribed. They are prone to being manipulated. Um, and of course, there are good things to it, like very quick transaction speeds across state and country lines, and there's a laundry list of good things that come from the technology itself, but you just ask what are we even using half this shit for? To be really plain about it. Um, and it's just kind of all a really big joke, but there's so much money behind every joke, and there's zero regulation. It doesn't look like there's gonna be any regulation, unless like you're poor, honestly. Um, or if you really mess up, like Sarah for free did. Um, but this is such a new issue. It's a new issue that even when private currencies were a prominent thing in society, at least there was like an actual utility to it. You just now it's just you kind of just make a website, um, and then you just kind of figure out a way to use it for marketing, and also to like offer a product where you don't have to use money. Um, I've been looking at something called Wi-Fi. I think it's Wi-Fi coin, something like that. But they're a firm. They offer Wi-Fi access maps and actual direct Wi-Fi access if you pay them. And they've been a company for a while. They offer a cryptocurrency that they can use to kind of keep users in it. I think they do raffles, and I think there might be some capacity. You get rewards for doing something with your Wi-Fi. I have to look into it. I'm be making a report on that in a couple of days. It's kind of going off the top of my head here, and I saw it and I was like, all right, that's like a their utility is creative, um, but it's all just like you can kind of add a gambling aspect to everything, even if you have an actual product. Um, and then you can also like offer these coins as rewards, so you don't have to really spend the money. Um, and I mean, it's just like I don't see a use utility that isn't scamming in some capacity or like tax evasion at the moment. And then you get to the point where like a coin based off of like I saw that they had a Baron coin, like Grokcoin. Grokcoin is literally was made because the Grok AI said that should be the name of its token. So people like someone just minted Grokcoin, and then a bunch of people bought it. You're just like, what the fuck? It it it's stupid. It's stupider than when feudal lords minted money so that people would like be like their slaves. Like it's somehow stupider than that. And I'm I'm concerned for a lot of people. Not everybody, but there's gonna be a point where a lot of people are gonna lose money. Um, Models have shown that most tokenomic models, most distribution models, um, just kind of end up like you kind of at the end up with your token being oligarchically like run in a way. At some point, one person wins most of the coins in these models, and um, doesn't really make sense. I think there really needs to be a new way of thinking about this, and the one thing that's cool about this is there's so much experimentation. You can find a coin with a distribution model that you agree with, but then you have to ask if inevitably the value will be there if it's a good store of value, if there's a reason to hold a coin, beyond just kind of using it in their market or using it for rewards or using it to add an aspect of addicting gambling into your company. And then you have to ask, like, why are people such followers? Why are you just following what the AI said? And then investing like hundreds of thousands of dollars possibly in what the AI said, into like really just pump and dumps. And I mean, it's fascinating. Just going through these exchanges, you can just see like a lot of like coins based off of the day-to-day meme, or like the day-to-day politics, and it's definitely a way for people to rapidly profit off of other people being stupid. It's concerning. I think in the end, a lot of people are going to lose money, and no one's going to look out for them. It'll just be kind of winner takes all. And I don't know. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I was thinking. It's stupider than feudal times, sadly. And I wonder. I do wonder. So, thanks again for listening to my rant. This shit is all weird. It's very, very weird. And I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. And might watch another episode of The Boys. Really good show. Recommend it. Yeah. So, peace out, guys. Join the Discord. A lot of good stuff there, and I'll be continuously adding my research. Best.